That's right, prison. They sentenced a man to prison for this meme. Alright, everyone gather around Uncle Basic now. I've got quite the tale to tell this time. And it involves one of humanity's most beloved inventions, the meme. I'm sure everyone's seen memes. They usually look a little something like this. And people really like to take these pictures and inject them with their own sense of humor or inside jokes. But recently, one man's jokes landed him in prison and has led to major debates on what you can legally post online. I know what you're thinking. How can a meme be considered dangerous or illegal? Well, it all started with this guy, Douglas Mackey. He was an influencer on Twitter who had about 58,000 followers. And he was mostly known as a Trump supporter who would post political memes. But about a week before the election, he would post this meme on Twitter, which actually landed him in prison. That's right, prison. They sentenced a man to prison for this meme. Can you imagine getting to prison and when they ask you what you're in for, you gotta tell them, oh, me? I'm in here for slinging some dangerous memes on Twitter. I mean, I'm sure that'll leave all of his cellmates struck with fear having to be locked in a cell with such a hardened criminal. He'll probably be running the yard by the end of the week because everybody knows that you don't mess with the prison's meme lords. A tragedy, really. No one man should have all that power. If you still don't understand why this meme is so controversial, it's because it tries to trick people into not voting. It basically says, don't worry about coming into the polls, just go ahead and text us your vote. And I'm just gonna, I just have to say it, like, if you really thought that you could text in your vote for the President of the United States, then maybe you shouldn't be voting. I mean, what'd they think this was? America's Got Talent? You can't just vote to save your favorite presidential candidate from the comfort of your own couch. Seriously, at what point do we just call this a skill issue? If I make a meme that says, why work when you could just rob the bank, is it gonna be my fault when somebody shows up in a ski mask? And you might say, but Basic, he interfered with a presidential election and spread misinformation. And I get that argument, I really do, but he wasn't the only one doing this. They were doing this on both sides. I mean, look at this. It's almost the exact same meme urging Trump supporters not to vote. And she's not going to prison. And maybe I'm just ignorant, but I just don't see how these tweets could possibly impact the election significantly. At least not significantly enough that anyone has to go to prison over it. I really can't help but feel like we're walking a dangerous path here. I mean, how do they even get a conviction on this? How can you prove that the people who even texted this number didn't vote? This just feels dangerously close to infringing on free speech to me. And you used to hear people say things like, while I don't agree with what you're saying, I'll defend to the death your right to say it. But now you just have people who are offended to death and think that words carry the same weight as actions. I really can't be the only person to think it's insane to imprison somebody over a meme. Wild stuff, truly. And please subscribe. I'm a small channel, so you might not get to see me again. And as always, thanks for watching.